Have you thought much about next year? Could this be your last game of football?
To be honest, I haven't really thought about it a great deal. I've been trying to get my body right so that I was able to be a part of the finals, which I was obviously hoping we were going to be a huge part of. And that's been a bit of a struggle. But the last 2 months I've been able to really get up and about and have a lot more confidence in the way I'm going about it. So that's something I have to sit down with the coaches and work out whether or not they want me to continue on and go through that process once I get through the grand final.
Would you like to play on? And will the result hinge either way on whether you do?
I love it more than ever now. Maybe it's because I've sort of taken a deep breath and taken a step back. But, I love going to the football club. I love training. I love being around the guys. So for me to make a decision like that, it's going to be extremely tough. But I really haven't put a lot of thought into it because I haven't sort of put myself in that position just yet. So in a few weeks I will and sort through it.
Shane, tell us about Geelong. Are they arrogant? Are they the measuring stick? Are they the yardstick? And
absolutely, they're an amazing side. Oh, they're just an extremely brilliant side. They've been like that for the last couple of years, and they deserve to be playing off in a grand final, and they deserve to be the favourites going into this weekend. But in saying that, I also think we're a very good side and we've made really good progress over the last couple of years, and I think we deserve a chance to get out there and show what we got.
So when you played them a couple of months ago now, I guess, did you walk... I got the feeling you all felt that you got pretty close, and not that you could beat them, but they were beatable.
I think anyone's beatable on their day. If you come and play with that team-first attitude and everyone play their role. And obviously to beat Geelong, we're going to have to be at our very, very best. So that's the biggest challenge for us. But we certainly are going to go into this week's match with a lot of belief that we can play well. And, if things go our way, you just never know what might happen. And
just for the romantics, what did you say to Robert Harvey last night? It was a nice touch when you went over and gave him a bit of a hug.
I just said he was a star. You're a star, and he knows that. I've told him before, but he's been an amazing player. To play for as long as he has and to be so consistent, not only on the field, off the field, he's a role model to a lot of the players, and especially to me. Even though he was an opponent of mine, he was someone I always looked up to, and someone who I spent a lot of time with when we went on, played the Gaelic footy, and we had a bit of time together. So he is just a perfect person for our game.
Have you dreamed of the moment? I mean, have you played it in your mind? The last 10 or 12 years at this time of year, getting ready for the grand final footy show, I'm going to miss you Thursday night, but you're sitting at home now preparing for a grand final. Have you played that in your mind?
Not really, because obviously once the game starts, you just, things happen and you just got to adjust as it goes along. But, I know you just got to leave everything out there. So we all know that. Just make sure that we walk off knowing that we've done everything we possibly can, and this is the greatest time in a player's career, is when you get a chance to run out in the last weekend in September, and we're all living a dream. I've been dreaming about this for quite a long time. I've been playing for 17 years, and it's something that is very dear to my heart, to be in a position to hopefully have a chance at having a crack at a premiership.
So what else will you miss? Will you miss the Brownlow?
Will I miss the Brownlow?
Or will you go?
I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm still uncertain whether or not I'm heading there tomorrow night. I think Gary Ablett will win, though.
Will you cry again?
Will I cry again?
Yeah.
When did I cry?
You cried at the end of the game.
No, I got something in my eye.
You did not.
It was emotional. It wasn't
we
sobbing,
I'm just saying, you cry, you sooked.
No, it was the pigeons. They were flying around everywhere. And
there were a lot of seagulls last night,
so
you might miss the Brownlow because just for preparation's sake.
No, not really. It just depends on... I know a few of the guys are heading along, so it just depends whether or not there's a spot for me to join in.
Mate, we have a lot of fun with you. We have a lot of fun with you.
I think they was AskX medalists,
every winner goes.
Yeah, that's true. I might be going.
In all seriousness, we wish you well, mate. I mean, you get enormous support at this place here, but Hutchie hit the nail on the head. When you started, I wouldn't imagine you thought it was going to be 306 games before you got the chance, so make the most of it on the weekend. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks very much.
Shane Crawford joining us. Plenty more still to come on Footy Classified. As always, just under the surface. Thanks to Foxtel.